Hello, beautiful Capricorn, and welcome to your general guidance with me, Julie Poole. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cuppa, put your feet up. Let's have a little look what is going on for my Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. This is a timeless reading, guys. I've been guided by Spirit to drop like this for this week or the next 2 weeks because timelines are collapsing right, left, and center. Everybody's on a different speed, if you like. So to say it's for this 2 weeks, it just is wrong at the moment. So we're taking that away. It's basically when this resonates for you. If it doesn't resonate right now, come back to it another time. See if it does then. And I'm putting these on a playlist for each of the 12 signs. So if it doesn't resonate right now, just go check out your Capricorn playlist in another, when it feels right. Okay. So we've got the Five of Swords. We've got Judgment. We've got the Nine of Swords, the Moon. We've got the Knight of Cups in the middle, the Four of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and a Death. Okay, right. Okay, this makes a lot of sense, right? So basically, we've got what has been hard, heavy, confusing, difficult, moving out, ending, transforming, shifting. So we're going to be looking at, with another deck, what happens next. But let's go through these. But before we do, let's get you an affirmation card. Okay. So these are mine from Hoping to Having. Affirmation for Capricorn, please. Okay, we've got 2. All right. So we have a visualization and allowing. Let's talk. All right. So allowing. I am allowing all my needs to be met abundantly. Right? I am allowing all my needs to be met abundantly. Right? We often miss that all word, don't we? I'm allowing my needs to be met, all my needs. I don't want to be abundant just in that area and lacking in that area. I want a fulfilled, enriched life in all areas. That includes health, well-being, connections, income, all of my needs to be met abundantly. They're just telling me a lot of you are lacking in energy at the moment, all right? So just feeling perhaps a bit tired or a bit flat or a mood that is a bit low, all right? So we want to be abundant in our energy, in our mood, feeling good, feeling uplifted, feeling positive. I am allowing all my needs to always be met, the always bit, right? We'll often be focused in on one particular need at this particular time. Your car's broken down. I need some money to fix the car. And you're saying to the universe, thank you for bringing me the funds to fix the car. Beautiful, great. But why are we only fixing the car? Why can't we have abundance flowing in so that I can upgrade things? I can improve other areas. We tend to be very specific, don't we? Right now, that can be a good thing, being specific, knowing what you want. But let's allow that specificity for my car's broken down, I need to fix the car, great, right? And also other areas can be abundant too. Let's bring in that abundance across multiple areas, right? Because I'm listening to them, sorry. 2 conversations at once. Quite rude, isn't it? Talking to you and talking to them. It's really about saying this is the time where humanity can really move into a more broad, wider receiving energy. But a lot of you just don't know how. And so they want to, I'm talking to my angels here, by the way, they want you to know that abundance is available to you in all areas and it's always available. So start stepping into that, my beautiful Capricorns. Okay. All right. Now we also have visualizing. I easily visualize my ideal life. I think it, I visualize it, I feel it. What does it mean? These three things, I talk about these a lot in my books, right? This is a 3-step process. First of all, we got to know what we want. So that's the thinking. I'm going to think it through, use my logic, really get into what it is I want. Once I'm clear on that, tick, I know what I want. Now I'm going to visualize it, imagine it. If I want that better job, if I want that better salary, if I want that loving relationship, I'm going to visualize what that looks like and what it feels like. Visualize it, feel it. So we visualize it. All right. Let me give you an example. They're just showing me when I wrote From Hoping to Having, I sat and visualized myself in the Penguin offices in London signing contracts, sat behind a desk, their desk, and they invited me to come behind the desk. I'm visualizing this in my head because the thinking was I want this book to be published worldwide and be available everywhere. And the biggest, best publisher in the world right now is Penguin, has been for the last nearly 100 years, I think. All right, I want that. And I just kept visualizing this big desk, big posh oak desk. I could see it now. It was so clear, excuse me, in my mind. And I was there and I was signing a contract and I just held that vision. And so here we are. I wrote the book in 2022. It's taken 3 years, but in 2025, they offered me a contract. And I didn't go to London to sign the contract. These days, it's all electronic. It was emailed to me and I did it on my computer. But the point was the visualization and also allowing the time scale to be whatever it is. I just said to the universe, whenever this is right, maybe I wasn't ready in 2022. Maybe it would have, for whatever reason, I trust divine timing. It came, but I held the vision. So I thought it, I visualized it, and then I felt it. What does that feel like? And I felt the excitement. I felt the enormity of it. I felt, oh my God, this is so special. What a difference that would make to people's lives. What a difference it would make to my life. I felt it, right? So we think it, visualize it, and feel it, right? That's how we manifest, okay? All right. So part of that then is I want you to think and feel and visualize all your needs being met abundantly. Okay, right. Now let's look at the tarot, because what we've got here, Capricorn, predominantly minor arcana. So this is more about the day-to-day nitty-gritty, the little stuff. All right, we've got the moon, what's hidden, what's unseen, what I don't know. We've got judgment, which is the rising up from the ashes and the rebirth, and we've got death, transformations, endings. So this is absolutely like these things that are going on. Conflict, I don't know, confusion, I haven't got enough information, burden, heaviness, stress. 4 of Cups is like, I'm bored, I'm stagnant, I need something better. That's kind of what you've been going through, and that is what's coming to an end, right? So let's look at this in a little bit more detail then. So the 5 of Swords with the moon and the 2 of Swords. Right, so the 5 of Swords, conflict. This is you arguing with yourself, the racing thoughts, the I don't know what to do with that 2 of Swords. I know I need to make a decision. I just don't know what that looks like because I can't see clearly. All right, she's got a blindfold on. And we've got the moon in the middle. And the moon is about our feelings, our emotions, what's deeper down, what we can't see clearly. And that is creating a lot of overthinking, those racing thoughts going round in your head, arguing with yourself, coming up with this option, cancelling it. What about that? We're just all and this can also be other people arguing with you, but the 5 of Swords is predominantly your own thoughts spinning, and yeah, so that's what's been going on. Now, this full moon can help to bring things up to the surface, bring things out into the light, bring things to your awareness. And the 2 of Swords, yes, I don't know, I can't see clearly right now, but that 2 of Swords is saying, but I can find out. I'll do a little bit of research. I might journal. I might write. I might meditate. I might get online and look things up. I might talk to a friend about it. I'm going to find out. Once I've done that, then we start to move into being able to see that I've come a long way. I've worked hard. I'm the battle weary soldier. I'm not giving up. This is a card of resilience and nearly there. All right, nearly there. Right. I'm looking at how far they're saying this again. Look at how far you've come. When you're in this space of this Five of Swords, this internal conflict, right, we tend to, it can be quite negative, that energy, all right, that I should be here, I should do there, woulda, shoulda, couldas. These are all tellings off energy. Instead, I want you to look at, wow, look how far I've come. I'm just going to pause, take a breath, and then I'm going to push through that last bit. I'm taking action on my happiness. I'm looking at what's successful, happy, easy for me, what's hard, difficult, not working for me. The Knight of Cups is a card of taking action on your happiness. Now, that might be romantically, might be a love offer, might be a job offer that it's going to make you very happy. It might be something completely different. But the Knight of Cups is an action card about your happiness. Now, this Nine of Wands doesn't mean you're not happy. It means that life's been a bit hard and heavy and you are ready to transform it. The Judgment card is very much about saying, I am ready to rise up from the ashes, the phoenix rising. I'm ready to leave that behind where it's been hard and heavy. I'm ready to push through to the 10, completion, and leave that behind. So we're moving into this space, Capricorn, where you're ready to rise now. But you're figuring out what, where, when, what's been hard and heavy, right? In terms of the Nine of Wands is a sort of the burden, the struggle, the exhaustion. The Nine of Swords we have is the stress that comes out generally of this. But nines are cards of nearly there. So we're coming to the end of this. What has been hairy, scary, stressful, what's going round in your head, the overthinking, the planning, the strategy, just all a bit too much. Why have we been in that space? Because you know that something has not really, it's not doing it for you anymore. It might have been good before, but it's not fulfilling now. The Four of Cups is not a bad card, but it is a card of reflection because he's looking at that cup. He's being offered a new cup by the universe, right? By that Knight of Cups is offering a new cup. Here you go. Here's a new cup, right? And you're looking at it and going, well, I don't know. Do I want it? Don't I want it? Is it going to be any different than I already have? Contemplating, thinking. But the main energy with this Four of Cups is I want something more fulfilling. It's not necessarily about wanting more of, more, certainly not more stress or more work. We don't want that. But it's a card of I've maybe outgrown a space. It's no longer fulfilling. It might be a bit stagnant, a bit stale. It's not giving me any kind of excitement anymore. It's I need a new kind of challenge, breathe new life into it. I'm hearing from my team, breathe new life into it. So we are absolutely looking at it all and saying, I'm ready to transform. I'm ready to end what no longer serves me. I'm ready to end that Nine of Wands and that Nine of Swords. I'm ready to figure out what I want, get clear on it, visualize it, feel it, and create it. So that Death card is coming in saying the time is now for that transformation. You see, this is why it makes sense where Spirit said to me a couple of weeks ago, remove this timing. This is for April, this is for May, this is for this week. It's like, no, you're on different paths of time. We're all of us in this time of change and growth and expansion. All of us are rising up into a higher vibration. But how we get there is different for each person, and what speed we're on, right? You know, you're further ahead, I'm further behind, whatever, is different for each person, because it will always resonate with your current vibration, which changes from person to person. But all of us are in this transformation. So when I say the time is now, feel into this. Does this feel like this resonates for me right now? Or does it feel nearly there but not quite? Okay, come back to it in a week or two or a month. Look at it again and then go forward. Okay? All right, let's clarify then on what happens next. Right, so we've got this transformation. This is the Light Seers Tarot, by the way. All the cards I use are linked below, because lots of you do ask, what was that deck? What's the mic you use? All of that information's below, along with the links to my books, if you're interested. Okay, this is the Light Seers Tarot. That's the Tarot of Dreams. That's from Hoping to Happen. All right, so what happens next then, please, for my Capricorns once they go through this transformation? All right. So we've got the Hanged Man, the Chariot, it's about timing, and the King of Pentacles. Oh, you're going to like that, aren't you? Okay, let's pause there for a little minute. Okay, the Hanged Man, the Chariot, the King of Coins. Right, the Hanged Man, surrender. Look at things from a different perspective. Don't rush things. Don't try and force things or push things. I should be transformed by now. I need to get on with it now. If that doesn't feel right, give it a bit more time. Trust when it feels right for you, right? We're moving towards the light. Look at the light around her head, okay? But it is about looking at everything upside down, inside out, really allowing yourself to step into the flow, trusting in divine timing. And as you do that, you will know when the time is right to then push forward, because then we've got the Chariot. So the Chariot is that victory, success, the forward movement, the brakes are off. We're waiting until it feels absolutely right. And then we're going forward into this transformative energy. And you might find it a little bit bitty. What do you mean bitty? All right. Imagine that there are, there are multiple areas of life. Okay. Work, home, relationships, connections, health, well-being, income, all the rest of that. Some areas are ready to move forward. Others are not quite. Right. So I'm ready to move forward with my job, but I'm not ready to move forward with community. Okay. Right. Just allow yourself to step into the flow of which bit feels right for you to move forward. And because we've got the King of Coins here, very Capricorn energy, that a lot of this for you is going to be about money and stability, because that's important to my Capricorns. I'm an earth energy too. I'm a Virgo. I get it. All right. So that might be your first priority. But it doesn't just have to be about money. The King of Coins signifies and symbolizes stability, security, something that works well. And I feel good. I feel chilled. I feel relaxed. I know there's enough. Okay. So that's the first area generally that most of you are going to be moving on to. And if you're already retired or you're a stay-at-home carer, and that this isn't about jobs, it is about being able to move forward in a more balanced, secure, stable way. Right. Let's find out some more. Tell me more for my Capricorns, please. Okay, I want another 3. Okay, thank you. All right, so we've got the Ace of Cups. That new beginning wants to come forward with the Wheel of Fortune. That came out for the collective, those two together. And we have Strength. All right. So we've got a lot of major arcana cards coming out to clarify, haven't we? All right, we've got the Hanged Man, the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, Strength, 4 out of 6 major arcanas. So there's a lot of power here, Capricorn, a lot of power. So Ace of Cups, you're being offered a new cup. that you fill, right? The universe doesn't present it all filled. It says, here you go. You now are in the energy of filling yourself up, filling your own cup, something that is fulfilling and enriching, something that is going to encourage you to feel more happy, right? Happy. We're filling the heart. But we have the Wheel of Fortune with strength. So when I see the strength card, this is about courage and resilience and determination. It's solar plexus energy. It's power and trust, personal power, and being dynamic and determined and not giving up. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is turning in your favor. You're stepping into that wheel. You're getting on that energy flow moving forward. And that can sometimes, when we step on a new kind of timeline, feel a little bit, airy, scary, which is why we have the strength card there. The combination of the lion and the lamb, the strength, the vulnerability, bringing that in together is just beautiful, empowering strength. So you have the strength, Capricorn, to allow this wheel to move forward in your favor, to allow yourself to step onto this new path, to release and realign and visualize the life that you want to create going forward, because, my beautiful people, the time is now. All right? Okay, let's finish off with an angel card for my Capricorns, please. Final message. This is the Oracle of the Angels. And we have awakening. See, this is just beautiful. You are awakening to your own light, your heart, your power. It's a number 29. That's an 11. And we don't break that down. All right. 11 is a master number. So you're awakening to your own power, your own sense of self, your own desires of what you want, to feel the power of, I am in charge of my life and I am moving it forward in a way that is right for me. Okay? So, awakening, my beautiful Capricorns, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope it was helpful. If it was, drop me a comment and let me know, or a like. And if you haven't yet, do think about subscribing. I'll be back soon with a message for the collective, so keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.